What's up guys, Reed here. Today I'm starting a new survival world. Um, this is actually a very lucky spawn that I did not expect because I spawned right by a flower forest, a ruined nether portal, and a village. So the very first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to chop down a tree first because I'm not an idiot, and then I'll loot that nether portal. It appears because in a nearby village and all the rabbits that spawn in the flower forest, I will be able to actually have supplies for the best food in the game, which if you don't know is rabbit stew. So let's go examine the loot over here. I can mainly only expect it to be gold loot. Okay, here's the chest. Gold boots, which are, these ones are actually pretty good. 10 iron nuggets, a fire charge, and 2 obsidian. Next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to examine the village loot. Wheat I can exploit later. I know there's a brewing stand. I prefer to make my own because I actually like to put effort into it. It appears this is actually quite a large village. And let me just... That's a library. I know it's in there, and I don't need to take anything. What I need is a loot house because I need food. But it appears that they only really start on the hill. So, that'll take a while. So, but this actually appears to be a decent village that I will most definitely stay near because I will need the supplies. Convenient. Okay. Now that I'm up here, it appears we've got a second library. A butcher shop. No, wait, that's an armory. Sorry, but I think there's a butchery here. Okay, our first loot house. A few apples, that'll be essential. I am actually playing this in easy. Normally I start out in peaceful to rack up some supplies. I don't know why I do, it's just something I've been doing. But I'm going to try to do something else for once. And let's see what else is here. I really feel like that there's a butchery here or something. This isn't even a really good house. It's big, but no loot. Don't know why I'm clipping my consonants, but anyway, I could definitely stay near here and I'll probably be able to make a ton of money. So what I'm going to do, actually, is I am going to really have to get cracking on my house. Because I do not want to be unsheltered by nightfall. So let's take a look at the time. Getting closer to noon, so I'm going to get cracking. Okay, let's get a crafting table. I'm going to head just outside the village. And over here there appears to be a sheep. And usually there's more sheep nearby whenever you see a sheep. Alright, so I could technically craft an iron ingot, but I'm not going to. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start by crafting some sticks and a sword and then a pickaxe and then I'm going to craft everything I need other than a hoe. And I'm just going to get my pickaxe mined up, and I'm going to just kill some sheep. Let me just, in case you're wondering why I'm not sprinting at all, I'm just trying to save energy. Because you can get your hunger down on this kind of world, and I don't want to die immediately. Oh good, there's a beehive nearby. That'll come in handy. So, I'm just going to swim through and I'm going to find a couple other sheep. And it looks like I have some sand nearby for glass. This is actually a really good spawn. Is that another village? Good gosh. Man, this was a really lucky spawn. Gosh. In case you guys are wondering, I have never been this lucky with a spawn before. Don't mind me, bees. Okay. It's getting closer to moonrise. I can't go too far away. I really have got to find 2 more sheep. I hope I can find them. It's crucial to surviving the first night in game. Okay, there's 1, there's 2. Okay. There's a lamb. I'm not going to kill a lamb because I have standards. And also because you can't get anything from a lamb in Minecraft. Not even experience. Kind of like a bat. So I'm just going to go after the other sheep. And that's my bed. Alright, I'm just going to have to sleep under a tree or something, or sleep in an armory in the village. So I'm going to walk back. And well, it appears, yeah, this is a really good spawn. I really can't I can't stop saying that. I'm just so satisfied with this. There's cattle, librarians, which will be important, armorers, which are also important, and then there's a second village not too far from here. I'll probably set up shop in the library, and eventually I'll probably I won't steal the villagers' books. Like I said, I don't really steal stuff from villagers. I'm not that kind of person. So I'm going to craft my bed. I'm just setting up shop here until I can get a better house, which I will work on tomorrow. In game, that is, not in real life. So while I wait, I'm going to kill some nearby cows. But it appears I won't be doing that for long. And I'm just going to look around in a nearby radius. The leather will come in really handy. Fortunately. Perfect view of the sunset, pretty much. I'm beginning to see the rays of the sun through the window. Sky's starting to change color. All in all, I'd say that this was a pretty successful first day. And I still cannot get over the spawn. Good gosh, I spawned near 2 what appear to be big villages. Well, and with this one having 2 librarians and 2 armorers already in it. Okay, and just a bit longer, please. Okay. Alright, and sleep. And good morning. I will be working on my house today in game, so I should get started on that. And it appears that there are some trees. I should go and see the other village as well. So I'll chop down trees along the way, and if I get hungry I can just eat some apples. I have a feeling this will be a fun server. No, sorry, not server. World, sorry. How many logs? Okay, 6. Alright, so I'm going to chop down a couple more trees, and then I'm going to try to get to my destination. So I have a total of 11 logs. And I'm just going to cold out. That's a good thing. Okay. So many flowers. Good gosh. Well, oh, it's abandoned. Well, I can steal from it. I will steal from abandoned villages, but not live villages. And it appears already. I feel like this is going to have better loot. No doubt this is going to have better loot than the other village. But hey, maybe that could be a project of mine. I could probably fix it up. And we're here. I should have expected that. Zombie villagers. I've completely forgotten I'm not in peaceful. I suppose I must. Hey, Egghead. Yo. Easy kill. Maybe I should actually keep some of the zombie villagers here, and I can cure them later when I have potions. So I'm going to head up. I'm going to go into a couple more houses. How come you guys aren't going for me? So, no loot in this one. This one has loot. A nice amount of potatoes, couple books, some bread, which will be good. The dandelion I'll leave there, because I don't want a dandelion. Ah man, sorry, my ear's a little itchy. My first attack, and the first time I lost damage to a hostile mob. I'm just going to go past the temple. I know you can't get loot from there, so I'm not even going to try. And it appears we have a lot of big houses. Interesting how I haven't even really lost hunger. I'm already up to level 3, which is good. Very good, okay, let's check out this house. Okay, it has one of those things on the front. There's gotta be at least one more loot house. That's why I call a house that has a chest in it. Does this have a chest in it? I feel like it does. Easy victory. Wow, I did not notice how low my sword was getting. I gotta start heading home. And it looks like I'm starting to lose hunger. Oh well. I'll just pretend I munched on that apple. So the next thing I gotta do is I have to set up a mine. So what I'm going to do in a little while is I'm going to go off camera and I'm going to start mining, and I'll come back if I find anything interesting. But first, before I do any of that, I'm going to get back to the village and I'm going to build my house, which I'm going to let you guys see that. And I have got to probably chop down 1 or 2 more trees just so I make sure that just to be safe. Okay. And with the pumpkins all around here, I'll be able to keep myself safe from Endermen just in case. And seeing as we're right by a flower forest and a sunflower plains, it looks like we'll have access to every flower in the game except for wither roses, which if I remember correctly you can only get from defeating the wither. Right then, so I'm going to set up shop over here just outside the village, but still close, just in case I need to trade or anything. And then eventually when I have the resources, I'll be near a beehive so I can set up a campfire underneath, and I'll be able to, I guess you could say, exploit the bees. It appears I now have over a stack of planks from the logs, and I'm going to get cracking on my house. I just noticed I've said get cracking a whole lot in this video, and I don't often say that. Oh well. I'm not going to put windows in until later because I don't really want to, because I don't want to waste time trying to smelt all that. I should probably sleep in the village again tonight since I don't have torches, which sounds kind of wussy, but I'll have to do it. So what I'll probably do is I'll do a little bit of work off camera and then I'll come back when I'm done, or if I find something interesting. So I'm going to do a little bit more before I head off camera for a while. How did I get that string? Oh well. I think so far the only monster I've defeated is a zombie villager. So I'm just going to put my crafting table here and I'm going to put in my bed. And I'm going to craft a door real quick because that's essential. And well, actually my bed is going to come back with me back to the village where I'm going to stay for the night, and after I sleep tonight I'm going to be off webcam for a while. I mean, I'm going to be off, I'm not going to be recording for a while just to get some work done, and then I'll come back if I find something interesting. Alright, I'm going to head back to my little library with basically what is going to be super useful later, namely a villager, a librarian. I should actually see what his trades are. Nope. Actually, I'll check the librarian tomorrow, and then I'll go off camera. What I like about this bed being up here is that it normally wouldn't be able to become a villager bed, but I guess it just did. Alright, so now that that's done, I'm glad to see if I can get a librarian to show me his trades so I can find out what I've got to look forward to. You're unemployed. By the way, I don't know how long this episode will end up, but I'll try to make a standardized length in the future. So, let me just keep looking. There is no librarian nearby. Hope he wasn't killed. Whoa, what was that? Hey, hey! Okay, excuse me, sir. Okay, it looks like he does sell an enchanted book, but it looks like a fortune. But, I'll eventually trade with you. I don't know what enchantments you sell, but, So I'm gonna go off camera for a bit to get some work done and go mining. Let me just eat an apple real quick. And then I'll come back on camera. Sorry, not on camera. I'll start recording again if I find something interesting or when I'm done. Okay, so I'm back. I did some off-camera work. So first off, I have torches now in a mine, and I have a furnace. I was just smelting some stuff earlier, and I've got charcoal, a chest to store all my valuables, and I'm going to discuss my plan with y'all. So my plan is to fortify the village, kind of like one Luke the Noble did in his videos. And I'm going to, I'm just going to hunt some animals right now. And eventually I'll have that village fortified, and I'll be exploiting the villagers for money. That village I'll never be able to use if I don't ramp up the the way the village works. I mean, if I don't make it better is what I meant. Sorry. Alright, so okay, it looks like I'm out of saturation. There's actually a cool trick you can use to tell if you're out of saturation, which is an invisible effect on it. But you can tell if you no longer have a saturation because your health bar will start to shake slightly. I mean, not your health bar. Sorry, the hunger bar. Good gosh. So I'm starting to get a little hungry. I'm gonna just keep looking around, and so far no mobs have spawned. I'm not gonna really be going mob hunting for a while, mainly because I kind of just want to get settled, or at least in today's episode. So I'll be playing for a while longer, and then I'll have to let y'all go. So I'm just going to be looking around for more cattle. Never thought I'd say this, but this landscape is pretty barren of animals. I mean, with the possible exception of rabbits. Ah, pig. I should really have a better way of getting food besides hunting. Saturation. There must be a cave right there, right? It's a very tiny, what I'd call a flower cave, I guess. Trying to make cave sounds with a flower cave. Over there, actually kind of, from over here, it actually kind of looks like the village is a city. I just realized. Oh, that amount of sheep would have been much more useful a while back. I've actually gotten better at killing rabbits since I first started playing Minecraft. And it'll be important that I kill them because food and all that good stuff. So I'm just going to pass through.
No. No, no.
So it's just me killing cows to make sure I have food and leather. I'm going to try to make myself some leather armor for convenience. And let's see if there's... Oh, cute little foal. Where's its mom? Oh gosh. That little guy shouldn't be out alone. Well, anyway, and no, I'm not going to kill him for leather. That's not good. Okay, there's a horse. Not a horse. A priest. A priest! I have to get it right. Ugh. I'm terrible at this. Okay, so he wants 32 rotten flesh. That zombie village, I'll probably be able to get that eventually. Right now I only have 1 rotten flesh, though. Let's see how much leather I have. 10! Wow, okay, that's good. And how much? 23. I don't even have looting. I didn't realize cows gave off that much beef. Maybe they give off more when you kill them with a sword.
No.
Good way to get experience, okay. More beef, more leather. Alright, so let's see if there are any more cows I can kill. So guys, in case you're wondering how long I'm going to be doing this series, I'm going to be uploading one of these videos every Sunday. Unless that Sunday is like a family birthday or something that I'm going to take the day off. Ooh, fish. That'll come in handy if I ever want to tame a cat. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to go to the frontier of my, you could say, territory. Okay, let's see how much stuff I've got from rabbits. Barely anything. I've really got up my hunting game, which, to be honest, isn't even really that bad right now. I just gotta get better. Pigs in the swamp. That'll be handy in case I need slimes. So not exactly even far away. Oh, and you guys might have noticed I have a coordinate bar. That's what I do whenever I have a survival world. It's just really handy and it helps me out a lot. Alright, so I'm going to head over here and I'm going to get all this sugarcane harvested. This will come in handy later, especially with me train with a librarian. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to plant, say, half of it. And rain, come on. I hate it when it rains. So I have 18 sugarcane with me, which is good. And I'll only get about 6 paper, which if I remember correctly won't be enough to successfully trade with a librarian. I think I need something like 24. I might as well head up to the top of this hill. So many flowers. I really got lucky with this spawn. Because I basically have everything I need nearby. Access to 3 different kinds of wood as well, which is good. I'm gonna craft some paper. No, wait. Hang on. I just screwed up on math. Okay, I'm actually going to get about 9 from this, but that still probably won't be enough for a... That still probably won't be enough for an emerald from the librarian. I'm running, I'm running, I'm running, I'm running, 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 I'm running, I'm running, I'm running, 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 run, 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 running. Don't know why I sung. Oh well. Also, y'all, I don't want to see any comments on the video calling me a wuss for not hunting mobs. Please don't do that. So I'm going to go back to the village. I'm going to see the librarian, and I'm going to see what all I can get. And I'm going to... It might also be a good idea to see the toolsmith. I mean, I could get some tools from him. Well, yeah, bell, but a new axe will eventually be a good... would eventually be a good idea. But I don't really need a new axe right now. I'm happy with what I've got. Let's see the farmer. How about him? You, sir, what do you want? 26 potatoes. I'll be back in a couple minutes. And yes, I address villagers by sir. Be nice to them. Or I could go see this guy. And 26 potatoes as well, huh? I have 22, but... Oh, what on... Looks like professions are changing all the time, huh? He wants 26 potatoes too. I don't know if I just saw him or what, but feels like I just did. There's a cow there, but I don't really kill the cows that are in those pens. I reserve them for breeding, is why. 26 potatoes again, but that's a really good deal for pumpkin pie right there. Because pumpkin pie, even though it's a low-grade food, it can still be useful in a pinch. So that's not the worst deal ever. And So that's one of the few really good deals that villagers have. And Toolsmith again. Is there a farmer in this village that doesn't want potatoes? I guess we'll never know. Oh well. Alright, so let me just head up. Oh, I don't think this is the way I went up earlier. Okay, that worked. This is how I've become kind of good at parkour, by having to do this. I don't really want to suffocate myself, so I'm gonna find... Okay. Yeah, see? I knew that there was gravel on top, but hey. I got some possibly free help. Alright, and up we go. I must have left this door open the last time I visited. Yeah, I visited this one. Okay. I'm just going to quickly head back over to my house. And... Oh. I guess we can fight mobs for a little bit. But then... I gotta rely on him not having much health. Ugh, darn. Those can be kinda hard to kill. So I'm not even going to really try anymore. I will, however, kill you. Yeah, leather. Just 10 more pieces of leather to go. Yeah. Yeah. So I'm going to head back to my house. And I'm just going to eat real quick. And I'm going to kill you. Only give me beef. Okay. So I'm going to head back to my house real quick. And I'm just going to stand over here and you guys, okay, thank you so much for watching, y'all. If you liked this, if you really liked this video, then please consider subscribing and clicking the thumbs up and hitting the notification bell to be notified about our future videos. And again, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.